just trying to control gut past though, and going to look at it from an inception point of view, feed it up onto my hips, so playing from like a spider gut. What we're going to do is he hasn't quite got the feed into the biceps yet, so he has to control from the seat. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep my weight onto the legs, but I'm not trying to come forwards. If I come forwards, you can front sweep me, etc. You know. So what I'm trying to do is trying to keep my weight here. And what I'm going to do is create space. So to take his his right leg off my hip, I step out. Now this is the hardest part that I see people do is I'm going to create a valley, turn the legs, and I've got my shoulder into my partner, through my waist. Right. So it's the shoulder, I'm trying to get my shoulder, I'm trying to face the legs from here. So what's going is don't grip on the inside, it's illegal, so grip here. So to stop him from getting his feet in, I just come back a little bit. So Marcus tries to put his feet into my biceps, it's quite hard because I've got the feet down low, I've got pressure low. To disconnect his right leg, I step out 45 and turn. What I want to do now is I want to turn my shoulder so my shoulder impacts on him. So that's the first part of the journey. And second part is I'm here, ready to go. I do keep hold of the legs. This way, if he does try to hip escape or move, I can keep the legs elevated, which makes it harder for him to move as well. One more time. How's that for Marcus?
Yes.
Pressure.
Good.
So, when I start teaching this, everyone kind of lands knee first, not shoulder first. Which is okay if you don't want to hurt your person, if you're being a bit of a, training with your partner, you don't want to put your weight on them. But as far as the tournament and competition and rolling goes, you should be landing shoulder first. Get rid of the grips, 45, disconnect. So what I see people do is they go knee down, so the weight's on my knee, and then they try and put the weight. The downfall is he can put his knee in because I've already lost the pressure coming down. So what I do want to do is once I clear this, it's shoulder in. And I'm driving and I'm heavy. You know, so it's quite a nice little way to pass the guard. 1, 2, 3. So if you think about it this way, so I have the control from here, elbows in. This way it's harder for him to get the foot into the bicep. I don't want to be here working, just put his feet into my bicep and get the control. So elbows on the inside. I need the disconnection first of all. So if I start walking and I don't move my left hip, which is on Steve's right hand side, he's simply just going to follow me. Right. So I'm trying to come off the hip. So I don't want to be in front, kind of go ha ha, and then not have anywhere to go like it, you know. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go here. Now, push the leg inside the valley and stiff arm to land. Now, realign your partner so that there's weight on him, so when he lands backwards, it's got a good pressure on my partner as well. Yeah, there's the arm behind there. Ow, ow! So, here, okay, ball fighter. Invite the ball to charge. As the ball charges, swing. Stiff arm with the bottom arm. Pin, shoulder, ball, land. Replace and control. 1, 2, 3. Quite a heavy cut pass. But that's all of it. Try to drop your shoulders. Marcus, I've got the control. Marcus has got his feet into my biceps this time, so he's got his feet into my bicep and both feet. So he's got a bit better control than me. So even if I step backwards, he's got the control over me. So there's 2 ways of doing this, and it doesn't kind of matter which way we're doing it. But one of the ways that I like to do is I like to put my knee behind his knee, drive my knee forward, and go behind the leg. So what I'm doing is attacking the knee joint. So I've got to make sure that my elbow's high. If it's low, he's still going to stick onto it. So I'm kind of coming here and put my elbow high and circling behind. Now, this is like what we call the doing factor. So I'm going to throw everything as hard as I can here. As he resists, I throw it back the other way and I get to, now if he keeps holding my sleeve, I've got that arm bar and things like that. I do generally go to the opposite knee right. Just if I go knee right here, I'm generally on the hip line. So I'm going to go the opposite knee right, and this gives me the ability to start to attack the arm and look for my arm bars and kimuras and things like that as well. So you can go to normal knee right if you get past it, but from my experience, I kind of go to the off knee right. So from here again, so he has the foot into the bicep, and he's got pretty good control. So like Marcus is Peter Parker is a really good Spider-Man. Knee. Hip thrust, hip thrust, hip thrust, tall. Throw, throw, boom. And the thing I like about this is that if you're into black belts and brown belts, here's your knee bar. If you're not into black belts and brown belts, here's your knee bar. So it's here. But the control you get just to simply pass the guard, put you in a choke position and things like that as well. So it's a really nice way just to kind of finish the guard pass. Did you want to say that?
No, it's
Okay. So just the small detail, just grab Steve. Small details. Okay. So when we're here, right, I can't do this from front on. So I like to kind of play the game a little bit again. So now what happens, I can step in deeper so he's already offside. Where if I try and do this from here, sometimes I try and do it and I can't get that hip bump enough. So what I like to do is I like to step off the side a little bit. So now when I put pressure, I can easily get access to the waiter, throw it down on the gi pants, throw it over, boom, and we can start to attack on the arm, knee right, whatever you want to do from here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So, the feet are up from here. One of the reasons, feet into biceps, one of the reasons why I go sides, if I step in and do this from here, she's going to grab my ankle, she's going to backspin. You know, like she's got so much better control. So I don't want to be kind of here and go, oh, just because there's, like she's in a far better position than me now. So one of the reasons why I kind of go offside is that she can't grab my left leg on her right side. Yeah, okay. Now, when I put my foot in, she can grab hold of that foot, but she's now let go of my arm, which enables me to throw the leg over. So it's almost like I'm baiting her to kind of go, hey, look, my foot's here, you know. And if she's not willing to grab the cankle, right, like it's just here, I can cycle under and it's going to go where I want it to go. Anyway, it's not really a big deal to me. So what I'm seeing some of you are doing is you're just kind of stepping in the zone. This is, you're going to get swept, yeah, you know. So from here, make sure, whenever we're playing spider or open guard, make sure you have a little bit of range. This does two things. It also makes it hard for them to shoot the triangle or the armbar because it's a longer distance versus, yeah, no, like this is, oh man, no, like this is, yeah, she's got a lot better control. So when I'm doing things, so most of my passing always involves this. Now let's just say that I feel Emma extends her left leg a little bit, so I'm having trouble putting my knee. So I step right leg and grip break. So anytime that you're having, like if her leg's bent, I can get behind it. But if she straightens her, like I can't, I'm off balance, I can pump it. So use that to step, and I'm gonna rip my hand back as hard as I can to grip break. So this is designed to be quite nasty. Yoink. So the leg over, and we're in the same position on the opposite side, whether we get the arm bar or the pass or not. So the second part of this system is number one, just create a little bit of space, usable space. As I put my knee in, she extends the leg, pop, no drama, miss the kick, or and come down the opposite side. 1, 2, 3. I've got the control, he's got his feet in once again, and I'm having a lot of trouble, like he's got his feet in my biceps and I'm having a lot of trouble from here. So what I'm going to do from here is I want to step backwards and spread my legs as wide as I can. So I step backwards, spread my legs, throw my partner's legs down, my head goes in the belly, and I pass. He can't choke me, because as soon as he does this, like to choke me, I roll over, and I've got the ability to actually start to lock his arm in and shoulder lock. Yeah. So, you know, like, and he has to let go of the sleeve to get to the throat. I'm aware of that, so like I'm not going to give him the opportunity to do it. So the double armbar part, because everyone goes, where's the freaking double armbar? You promised a double armbar. It's this, watch. 1, 2, 3, it's this here. It's, you've got to step over. If I let go of his legs, he'll bring his knees and chest. So I've got to kind of go stiff arm, almost double armbar myself, so my own arms like under my legs, so if I'm going to double armbar myself, step or step. See where my arms are? Ow! So, Yeah, right. So, the other thing I pass to the side so I don't double up on myself.
So, yeah, right.
So, just on the side.
Does that count as a...
Oh, you still
Have
get the
have
win,
got-
right? Yeah.
have I got
You get the win, but I get to tap myself. I don't know. Okay, so, okay. 1, 2, 3. Put him down, head in. I said, yeah, if I stiff arm and I walk over, my arms are dead straight. He squeezes his knees. So I like to step off the side from here, swim, and come through. So you can go to mount. Up to you. I just find this is better. The thing I find about mount, so because my arms are down low, it's really easy for him to bridge and roll me. I don't have that upper body control because my arms are locked. So when I find I do go to mount, it's easy for them to bridge and roll me. And theoretically, if I'm passing the guard and I don't stabilise and he rolls, he gets 2 points for the sweep. Because it originated from your guard. So risk versus reward, it's much better for me to get my 3 points on guard pass and get to a good position than try and get that mount and be susceptible for the roll. Everyone wants that again, or are you okay? One more time, okay. Daft Punk. One more time. Okay. So the key, once again for me, deny him from getting my cankles. 1, 2, okay. Bring your hands together and feet down. You have to go inside the armpit so I can control him. Put him down. Swim, swim. 1, 2, 3.